So this is my lovely Californian model, Izzy.
Hello.
And we're going to be doing an LA girl, beach girl, kind of bronzy look. We're going to be talking about what it was like to grow up in LA and California, and how that kind of affected the way that Izzy personally relates to makeup and developed her sense of beauty and self beauty. So just doing a little clean on the face here with a Cetaphil wipe. I'm going to do a bit of skincare, some serums, and then we'll come back and ask some more questions. This is the Retrouve Balancing Face Oil. This is made, sourced, grown, everything in California, in Malibu. And it's actually a lot of avocado oil is in here that they grow on their own permaculture farm in Malibu, and they package it there, vacuum seal it on site. So it's super high efficacy is the word, because there's no air in it at all and no light, because it's in like a black bottle. So the owner was the granddaughter of the man who started Kiehl's back in the day. So this is her personal project that she's done. Okay, now we're just going to blot the excess of that oil, because we don't want any too much buildup of oil on there. Just whatever's absorbed into the skin is enough. Next, we've got the Ilia True Skin Radiance Priming Serum. So this is a great two steps in one application, because we've got our serum, which is going to give us some hydration and radiance, and then it's also going to prime the skin for the makeup, so we don't have to add too many layers between the skin and the foundation. Next, we've got Make Beauty. It's a lip mask. It's one of the best lip masks around. Everybody I use this on wants it. That's always a good sign.
It smells so good.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Give me a few of them. I might have one you could take.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have the Dermatology Color Corrector, under eye corrector. This has a bit of sunscreen in it too, which I like. It's not in the original packaging. I kind of minimized it, but it's a really nice creamy formula that does not crease. Just brightens under the eye. Okay, now going in with the Radiant Skin Tint by Make Beauty. I just love this foundation. It's very sheer, lovely and glowy. It's almost barely there. It really is just a tint of color. So Izzy has some nice freckles that we want to see. You know, that's the whole California kind of culture, I think, is, you know, just that little bit of a sun-kissed look to the skin. So how did growing up in California affect the way you do your makeup, Izzy?
I definitely really noticed how I love showing my freckles. I used to do my foundation that would cover them, but now I love that look where you can see them still, and I feel like that's very beachy California. And I am
that
sun-kissed look, kind of very bronzy. I do spray tans.
I'm aware.
Yes, you do the spray tans. And my face is always a different color, so I always want to do a darker look
Yeah.
because my face
Add
always
a little bit of, a couple of
color,
shades.
bronze, have some tinted stuff.
Yeah, this is a tinted foundation. It's by Make. And as you can see, you can totally see the texture. You can still see freckles, but it's just evening out and giving that amazing glow. It's a really good foundation. It's like,
wow,
it's gorgeous.
doesn't even look like foundation.
No, it's really kind of barely there. It's my new favorite. That's looking nice.
Is that the same one you gave me, but you gave me a different color?
I did give you one, didn't I? Yeah, the dark one. Do you like it?
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it?
Yeah.
It's really nice. It is.
Yay, it feels good too.
Good. Yeah, I think it's mostly skincare, like mostly serum.
Yeah, because I love the way things feel. I'm not very adventurous with my foundations, but now I love it. Now I know.
Well, this is a pretty safe one. It's not, it's you can build it up. Skin Rewind Complexion Stick in 3W, just to add a little more coverage where we need it, but trying to keep it as minimal as possible. And so how do you think your makeup has changed over the years from when you first started doing makeup to now being a model?
Definitely noticed that I do a much lighter look. I used to do really heavy foundation. I used to do my eyelashes really thick, and then I kind of did my eyebrows more. And I feel like it was mostly because of the trends of makeup. I've noticed now it's definitely more of like a supernatural look, which I honestly love so much more. And I've noticed I do look better with more of a natural look than a super heavy, cakey look. So yeah.
You've got the kind of face that can take quite a bit of makeup, though. You can do a really definitely. Full glam look and look. And
I always love to do that every once in a while for fun or for a shoot, but definitely for my daily makeup, I like a light bronzy, can see my freckles, kind of no makeup look.
So now I'm going to be using the It Cosmetics CC Natural Matte in Fair Warm. So this I'm going to use just where you would kind of use powder, because we really want to keep as much setting powders and all that sort of stuff off the skin for this look, because we want it to breathe, we want to see the skin texture. So using a mattifying foundation in these areas, especially a CC cream, which is still sheer, it's just going to stop you having to load up the skin with extra pigments and extra powders. Okay, we're now using the By Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. And we're just going to start to give the face a little bit more structure. Just bringing in cheekbones. I'm just using a really, spread out fan brush just to feather this product on. And because it's a liquid, it's still going to work with all those other liquids that we've put on. We're not putting anything dry on the face yet. Now going in with the Tower 28 sculpting. It's called Sculptino. This is the color Getty. Another cream product. And just can start deepening in the cheekbone area there. And another great local brand from a local makeup artist, Melt Beauty. This is a liquid eyeshadow, which I just love. It's a great base color. It's just going to block out that eye. Sort of nice flesh tone. So it's going to be natural. I mean, you could literally just use this and done, you know. But I am going to add some more colours over the top of this. So while I apply this, how do you think that modelling has changed the way that you do makeup?
I definitely have gotten some tips from makeup artists just while talking to them and asking questions. I've done a lot of fun makeup looks, which was great. I remember you did one makeup look on me and it was like a blue and purple eyeshadow, and that was really fun.
So you get to see things that you wouldn't normally try yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, or like, why would I ever do that makeup, you know, just on my own, maybe for fun, but...
Fancy dress party.
Yeah, exactly.
Every day's fancy dress when you're a model.
Exactly. So yeah, just seeing some really fun, cool looks.
So now we're using the By Mario Master Mattes palette. It's the warm palette. He does a cool and a warm. So just going to start building that shape on the eye, just keeping everything natural and warm. This is the Make Beauty Eye Shaping Stilo in Latitude. Look out for me. Okay, we have Mally Beauty, which is a great range. It's one of my favourite ranges from a local artist, actually, Mally Roncourt. She has a really good range of stuff, and this is a nice eyeshadow stick. It's got a little sparkle in it, just to bring a little light to the eye. Okay. I'm going to go in that corner. While Izzy does her eyelashes, let's ask what your mother kind of brought to your idea of beauty. Did you get anything passed down to you? Get any kind of bad habits or good habits? Or?
I would say no. She's from Hawaii, which is also a very like warm and sunny place. So they didn't really do a lot of makeup. It was super, super natural. No one really wore makeup where she was growing up. So I kind of taught her some things.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I kind of do her makeup every once in a while. And she also loves the sunny California girl look, especially because she is from Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay, time for blush, and we're going to use the One Size, which is by Patrick Starr, who is very much a fixture in Los Angeles. This has got a cream blush and then a powder blush in a similar tone, and then you've got a choice to add some iridescence to it afterwards. So I'm going in with the cream blush first, which I'm then going to soften, blend it out. And this is in the Freaky Peach, this shade. So still keeping in that warm family, kind of little bit of an orangey undertone, pinky orange. Set that with a tiny little bit of the powder. And just a smidge of that iridescence, the apple, just to bring in shine. You can just use the cream on its own. It just won't last as long, but I often, for photo shoots, we'll just use a cream blush because it just leaves that lovely dewy look on the skin. And just a little bit of this on the eyes as well. It's the iridescent. Just to tie that in. And then again, just press it into the skin, which I like to do kind of after every step, just to marry everything together. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to use a little bit of the One Size Patrick Star. It's the Until Dawn mattifying waterproof setting spray. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spritz. This is again going to prevent us from having to use too much powder, if any powder.
That smells so good.
Does smell good.
Yeah, it's like a tropical tropical smell.
It's like Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in with mascara. This is the Tower 28, and this is actually a brown. It's called Drift. So really just trying to add warmth to this eye area as much as possible and keep it looking soft and no kind of harsh colors here at all. Izzy has fantastic eyelashes, as you can see, so don't really need to put a lot on the bottom.
Yeah, really long bottom eyelashes, especially.
I feel like that is a bit of a California look, especially if you think about like the late 60s and the 70s in California. There really wasn't a lot of makeup on the face, but they always did a lash. They always had quite a lot of mascara on. Probably shouldn't talk about how the woman got murdered by the
I was thinking that. That's the person I was thinking. Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate.
Yeah.
A little bit Sharon Tate.
I was really thinking that. Very Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm going to go in with some concealer now, and this again is the Mally Beauty. It's the Plush Pen Brightening Concealer, and these are amazing for just cancelling out any other undertones that we've missed with the color corrector. They're really very brightening. I think they have a bit of a yellow pigment in them. Usually, that's kind of why, but they just go on like a dream as well. They look really super, not even there. So I'm mixing fair and medium here. And just bring that down to soften the blush a little bit too, and just marry that together. When you're doing this kind of really natural California look, you're really not looking to block out everything. It's okay if there's still a little bit of an undertone coming through. Everybody has that. So, if you're making the face super one color and all even, it's not going to look natural. You've got to leave a little bit of imperfection there. Just softening all of those edges as well with that little bit of concealer on the brush. Tiniest bit of concealer. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the brows, and this is a great company, Californian, definitely makeup artist brand, black owned, black creator, and it's called LYS, which stands for Love Yourself. Give a nice natural feathery brow. Just going to follow the direction of the hair growth. Just adding extra hair strokes rather than blocking out the brow completely. Another great California brand, Merit Beauty. This is the eyebrow pomade, eyebrow tint. More glow to the face because we did do that mattifying spray. So now just where we need it, we're going to use the Merit. Color is Carver, and it's the Day Glow stick. How do your lips feel after that lip mask?
Amazing.
It's good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, some more Tower 28. We have the lovely one-liner colors. These are actually lip and eye, if you did want to use this on your eye. They have browns, obviously, which are more suitable to the eye, but it's just one formula for both. I'm going to go in with a lighter one just to do the natural shape, and then I will correct with the darker shape just if we want to go outside the lines a little bit. Final step is lip. We've got the Rose Glow by Mario. It's the Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. It's a tinted balm, really. Okay, finishing off with just a really light dusting of the Kosas Cloud Set. This is a really great powder, is it? It really doesn't take away the texture of the skin. It will take away some of the shine. It won't take away all of the shine. It's going to leave just that enough for it to be glowy. It's also got a little bit of pigment in it, so it's going to do that final job of evening out your skin tone, but leaving some texture. This is really an optional step. You don't really need to do this. If this is just a day-to-day look, you could just blot your skin with a tissue as the day goes on. I'm adding this because we want it to last. I don't know where you're going after this.
It's early.
So if I was on a shoot, I would definitely do this. If I was sending someone down the red carpet, I would definitely do this, but you don't necessarily have to. And that is our look. What do you think? Do you feel Californian?
I love it. I feel so glowy and definitely super, super natural.
Yeah, and that's the vibe.
My eyes look bigger.
Yeah?
My eyes appear as bigger, which I love.
Could you go to the beach in that makeup?
Oh, yes, definitely. And I love the gold.
It's that gold iridescence on the cheek.
Yeah. Like kind of on the blush.
So it really doesn't look like there's a lot of makeup on there, does it? It doesn't look like
not at all. Looks like I'm not wearing foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You can see all my freckles.
Great.